Now today's video is going to be like a cut-com kind of thing. I'm going to try to tell you guys a story, but I'm not very good at storytelling. I don't know why, it's just something I'm not very good at. Now to get an understanding of the story, when I was like born in California, and I'm living in Georgia right now. So I was born in California and I moved to Georgia when I was about 3. My mom was like really young, so we moved to like a trailer park for like a year or 2, I think. During those years, the trailer was actually haunted. Now when most people say like their house is haunted, they're probably thinking about like the sinks running and the refrigerator door was open, some stupid crap like that. But no, this was actually haunted. Like, it was crazy. Oh no. So anyway, when I was like 4 or 5, around that time, I used to stay up really late. So when I was like 4 or 5, I used to stay up like really late because I didn't go to school, because I didn't go to pre-K. And so I didn't really do much of anything. I just stayed up pretty late. So every time I did stay up, like, now I had the option to sleep either in the living room or my mom's room. I usually chose my mom's room, and I think it's because of this, like, the thing that happened. Every time I like wake up late at night, I'd like walk in there, and in the hallway, there's always this figure, like almost like a shadow, but it was just standing in the hallway. And every night every time I'd go in there or go in the hallway or look at it, or like if it was dark, I'd always see it. And this one night, I don't know what the movie is called, but it was some crazy dude with nails on his head. I don't know, nail head or something, I don't know. But we were all like having a little family scary movie, I guess. And we were all in the living room. We were all like watching it, and I don't know, it felt like the movie took forever because I was the only one that stayed up. And as soon as the movie was done, I was like, I don't know, I was 5 and I was like really scared. It was dark and we just watched a scary movie. So I wanted to go in my mom's room and just sleep in there. So I got up off the couch and I was headed towards my mom's room. And there it was. It was a big figure, like a big black figure. And all I know is that it was like a ghost, because there was no way someone's breaking in our house. So I pretty much just stayed in the living room. I'd always sleep in the living room. Like, every time it was dark, I'd always just try to go to bed early. Now I've heard some stories from my mom. I don't really remember them. I don't know, I was too young. And I don't know, she told me some pretty crazy stories about what I did and why she thought there was like a ghost in the house. Because once she told me that she was sitting in my sister's room on the computer, and the door, like we always had this door leaning against the wall, and the door just fell on her. And then there was like another time where she said she heard my sister come through the doorway from work, and when she walked out there was no one there, and she'd look at the window and there wasn't a car outside. And there was this other time where, like, it was me and my brother, and we were always in the living room. Like, there was a toy box, and we had one in the living room. And I used to have this, like, little remote control car. The one that were on Toy Story, little remote control car that was, like, driving around in the road. I'll put it in the thumbnail. If you see the, like, little car in the thumbnail, that's the car I'm talking about. I used to have one of them. So one day I was trying to play with it, and so I was looking for the control, I was looking for the remote, looking for the car, and I finally found it. But I was looking for the controller still, so I put the car down on the table, on the kitchen table, which is like right beside the living room. If none of you like seen a trailer, they're like not very big, so the living room and the kitchen was right beside each other. And so I put the car on the table, and I was looking for the remote, and I couldn't find it. And all I heard was, you know, the sound that you know when something's like, when the car moves. Now, if none of you like used a remote control car before, but it makes like a little, like, I don't know, I can't explain it. It just makes a noise. It's almost every car makes it. Every remote control car makes it. And so when I turn around, the remote control car is like on the floor, upside down. So I was like freaking out already. I was like wondering, well, how it moved, why it moved, and I mean, so at first I thought it was working, and I got excited. So I looked for the remote, I found it, I picked up the car, and I started messing with the controls, and nothing would work. I didn't know what was wrong with it, so you know, I just checked the batteries in the remote. The batteries were in there, and the entire time I thought the toys in the box was like moving the remote and making the wheels go. But I started moving the remote, I started moving the little controls, and nothing would work. So I put the controller down, and I was wondering why it wouldn't work. All of a sudden, like, in my hands, the wheels on the car started spinning and started going. And I got so scared, dude. I just threw it down. I don't even know. I just stood there in shock while the wheels were spinning. I looked at the remote. The remote was like just there. Nothing was going on with the remote. I didn't know what was going on. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. We moved out of that house like a long time ago. I probably would never go back to that house. I would never spend the night in it. If it was like, I don't know, if I had the option to just like stay the night and see what would go on, what would happen, I mean, I doubt I'd stay. Because, I mean, I used to be really into like all the paranormal stuff, all the ghost stuff. I used to like watch ghost, like, TV shows and like everything. But I don't know, I'm not really that into it anymore. So I don't know, maybe back then I would have done it. But now, heck no, you will never see me in a haunted house. Ever. If someone died in there, then there might be a high chance. But if someone says like someone died and things started happening, heck no, dude, you'd see me out of that house. Screw that. But that's gonna be it, guys. End of the story. Hope this video is long enough. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I hope you guys enjoy. We're like 2 subscribers away from 200 when I'm making this video. We're at 198. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for 200. Let me guys know. I can either do a dueltage with Jade, because he's almost at 200, so we might do a 200 subscriber dueltage, or I can do a Q&A. I can do whatever you guys want me to. Just leave a comment below of what you guys want to see. It's been your bro Clyde. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.